I'm in this world.
Where?
We need to die. People need to die.
Who?
We're living too long.
But that's the whole point.
AI.
I can't win this argument. I'm sorry. I don't know. This is
But
I
on
don't
the
even know how to
real,
argue it.
saw a video of Michael Jordan and LeBron playing ball together. And I've always been like, who's better, who's the best? And I finally got to see these guys playing. I was so excited. And then all of a sudden I found out it was fake. I'm like, what the heck?
Kev,
This is so frustrating.
how could you not know it was fake?
What do you expect?
Jordan was
There's-
in the 90s.
they're still
LeBron is
alive.
into... Bruh.
They both look good.
AI...
Black
hold
don't
on.
crack.
Hold on. Slow down. AI is good, but it doesn't mean you have to be dumb.
Wow. Totally dumb. Wow. Wow.
I didn't say you were dumb. I said AI is good, but doesn't mean you have to be dumb.
So you're saying I'm an idiot. Thanks.
You came to that conclusion. Maybe you're AI. You're concluding
I'm
yourself.
a deep ass
Deep
fake.
fake. Oh man.
Like our sons, how are they gonna delineate what is fake, which is what is real? It is so frustrating. And I don't know, man. I think this is the downfall of our society. Like, this is crazy.
Nope.
What's gonna happen next?
Nope. I think you're exaggerating and looking at it too deep.
Really?
Yes.
Like a deep fake or just
like a
deep?
no, like deep, just
Alright,
deep.
just-
No,
just
no,
make-
no fakes. Kids are growing up in this society today. They understand AI because that's part of their growing up. Just like when we were growing up, computers came in, and we understood computers because we grew up with that. Our parents
Do
didn't.
we? Do we?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I argue,
Some more than others.
That's what I was gonna say.
No.
I argue people
No,
know
when
how
I
to
say-
use a
when I
computer,
s-
but they don't know they don't know how to use a computer.
But
They
you don't
know-
need to know what a computer, how to use a computer to
Really?
that extent. Not unless it's your occupation or profession.
I hear you.
But to use a computer, we were better off than our parents because they didn't know anything about computers,
True.
right? Same thing with these kids. They know AI. No, I'm not saying they know. They're growing up with AI. They're gonna get used to AI, so they're gonna know AI. So they're gonna be able to delineate between a fake and a real video. Where it comes in handy for them is it's gonna make their jobs a lot easier.
But then it erodes truth. Where is truth? How do we know what truth is? Because
But
AI.
you did.
I didn't. I thought it was real,
But you found out that it was fake.
but I was disappointed.
Okay, but you still found out. You still arrived at the end result, which is my point is you will know that it's fake. To them, it's going to be easier because they're going to question things more than you did. So you see how you assumed it was original and then you came to that conclusion? Maybe with their generation, they're going to question first before coming to a conclusion.
Think it'll make them smarter or dumber overall?
Smarter because now they're questioning things. Think about it. Like
But are
they're
they
more
que-
inquisitive.
Are they questioning the right thing? So, for example,
That's
like,
left to, that's okay. I'll let you land. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, for example, like questioning whether it's red or green. That's like, I think they're both primary colors. That's not really a question unless you're colorblind. Versus questioning whether it should be red or green because of color blindness. That's a higher order thought. My thought process is at the end of the day, there's quality of thinking. And so does AI produce and spawn quality of thinking? And that's what I was saying with respect to the computers. I think people know how to use a computer, but it's disappointing. For example, my daughter, I go to her, okay, fine, find something on the internet. She doesn't even know how to use the mouse because she's so used to a touchpad and things like that. So it's interesting.
But with that example with your daughter, she's so used to a touchpad. But guess what? Give her that computer that has a touchpad and tell her to use it or find what she needs to do. She's 10 times more likely to even find stuff that you don't ask her because she's more equipped. She understands technology better at that age than we were at our age.
Yeah.
So that's where I see AI becoming an advantage. It's going to create some kind of, it's going to make these kids a lot more competitive because now they're able to think outside the box before they start using certain things. To your example, you saw something, you ran with it.
Yeah.
They will see something and question it before running with it. And that creates that mind where they're continually asking questions, becoming more inquisitive, discovering things, and making corrections. So at the end of the day, I think they're at an advantage.
You're right. But then...
But I'm wrong.
You're
I can't be right and wrong.
You can, in a way, in my world, because remember...
Oh, now it's your world, the deepfake world.
Hey,
the
man,
deepfake.
that's the world we live in. You know what I mean?
Oh.
What I'm just trying to say is identity theft is definitely a challenge. But one thing I notice is, I don't know about you, I've been loving it. It's these baby AI. And the babies look so real, and the way that they're talking, I love it. I can't stop watching them. Like, it's crazy.
Yes.
What I'm just trying to say is, for a second, when I saw it, I thought it was a real baby. And so what I'm just trying to say is, I think a lot of sinister people, the dark web, they can leverage this AI and trick people into thinking things, because it's voices that are getting better. AI voices are getting better. Everything is getting better and better to the point where what is reality? And so I just feel it's terrible. My dreams were shattered. I was so loving this. I was telling everybody. I told everyone in my group, and then now all of a sudden I'm the dumbest guy in the world. Like,
okay, but here's a twist to that.
So maybe I'm a little bit upset because AI has embarrassed me.
Here's a twist to that. AI, with the right programmer, can actually statistically tell us who is better, Jordan or LeBron. Based on that video you saw, all they need to do is pull the stats, the way they move, the way they play the game, all that stuff, collate it into one kind of script, and do a matchup. And then you're going to see who's better. Really, if somebody wanted to do that, they could do it. So that's where I'm saying that even though you might see it as a disadvantage, I think it's an advantage to those coming up, because they're going to learn it more, and it's going to help them to make better decisions.
I think sometimes some things are just better left unsaid.
Yes, but however, but if that's the case, we wouldn't be where we are today with discoveries. You can't just leave things unsaid. You have to discover.
I disagree. Not to get off topic, that's going to be the downfall of humanity. We are going to try to find the God particle. But in the process of the God particle, we're going to destroy ourselves.
They've been saying that for years, but guess what?
But we've been getting better, and we haven't had AI.
No, but here's it. Yes, we haven't had AI, but what about medical technology? Back in the day, people used to die from bacterial infections.
They need to die. Listen, again, sorry we're getting off topic. Dude, we have overpopulation. You're meant to die. This is your time.
How can you prove? How do
you don't agree we have too many people in this country? I mean, in this world.
Where?
We need to die. People need to die.
Who?
We're living too long.
But that's the whole point.
AI.
I can't win this argument. I'm sorry. I don't know. This is
But
I don't even know how to argue it.
On the real, it stifles creativity because now AI is just doing it all. So what I'm just trying to say, we go back to the whole Jordan analogy. I think because you're right, they're from completely different eras. Maybe it's just not, we don't need to decide who's better. Let's just accept the fact that Jordan was this in this time, LeBron is this in this time, and let bygones be bygones. I feel it's the same thing that they're doing with Drake and Michael Jackson. Sometimes we gotta just let sleeping dogs lie. So AI, you tell it to do whatever, it'll do it. And I think sometimes it stifles the mind because now everything is at our disposal. We can find out everything in a technicality. And sometimes we as human beings, we just need to move on and not necessarily figure everything out. Maybe it's not about a God particle, but it's about just loving God for who he is, not trying to solve him into a bottle. You know what I mean?
Well, let me use that example.
Getting very philosophical.
Yeah, I know, but let me use that example. You're looking at the negative. Let's assume that there was an argument.
I'm a negative guy.
Yeah, well, let's assume there was an argument between two guys, Jordan and LeBron.
Or me and you.
Exactly. Jordan and LeBron, who's better? That argument led to someone offing the other one. This is just hypothetical.
Charlie Kirk stuff?
No.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's too soon, dude. Too soon.
I'm just.
Anyways, one of them ends up dying. Now with AI, you can solve that problem. I'm just using that example. It's not a very good example, but
Terrible example. But
It's a terrible example, but my point is, in other areas where AI comes in handy, you can use AI to solve business problems that have existed for years. Arguments, conversations that have existed for the questions that have existed for years on which is better or which can we use. AI solves that. So I just use that analogy to create that example to say that even though some things should be left, let sleeping dogs lie, I agree. But that's in the negative side of things. You have to look at the positive. What are those questions that AI can answer? And I would argue that there's a lot of questions that AI could answer that we didn't necessarily know the answers to previously. So now it's working in our favor. We just need to channel our energy towards the positive and not look at and focus on the negatives.
I look at it as AI was basically destroying my dreams. The bottom line is I had a fantasy and AI destroyed it. I had a view and perspective, and then AI just destroyed it, tore it up. I was so excited. I thought these two people worked it out and they got together, did a pickup game, and AI just destroyed me. So I'm going to have to push back. I hate AI. AI is the bane of my existence. AI shouldn't stand for artificial intelligence. It should stand for...
What?
A-hole.
Oh,
A-hole in the...
AI is helping. It's helping with learning languages, learning new skills, teaching, like education. There's a lot of advantages to AI. We just haven't seen it yet. And there's this whole thing that AI is going to replace and take all the jobs and all that stuff. It will make some jobs redundant, but it's going to create new opportunities. And that's what a lot of people are not looking into. Now, am I also skeptical about AI? Of course I am, because it's new. Nobody knows to what bounds or leaps that AI could go. However, when you look at the way it's helped, especially my job and other people's jobs, it's proven to be an advantage, at least for now. When we get to that point where it's taking our jobs, which I don't think it will, then we can have this conversation.
All right, guys. You guys in the comments, you let us know what the hell you think. Because at the end of the day, AI has destroyed my life. If it hasn't destroyed your life or it has, please let us know. Man. Or let me know, more importantly, so we can do a movement of anti-AI and go back to the Stone Ages. I think the Stone Ages were the best time when we were doing tools and using our hands. Not this flipping system trying to Cyberdyne our butts. Terminator. Anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure, guys. Nerdy Monday. What are your thoughts? Do you agree? Not agree? Keep it in the comments. And no bots. No AI, please. Like and subscribe, guys.
Like and subscribe. Bye, guys.
Pleasure. God bless.
This guy, man.